Hello, welcome to the next edition of Thursday's Carnage. This should be the last Thursday's Carnage before the next season, I believe. Which next season, we're going to hopefully have a lot of new dinosaurs. So there's that. Today, we're going to be trying out Boros dinosaurs again. If I sound a little off, it's because I'm just getting over a cold. Sorry about that. I mean, it happens in life, I guess. So the deck we're trying out today, like I said, is Boros Dinosaurs. The new card we're going to be trying out is Monstrous Rage. This could be the deck I think this card should shine when it comes to dinosaurs because it's trying to be a little bit more aggressive than the green version. Hopefully that's the plan because we got Collar to help ramp us a little bit, along with Huntmaster and the Raptor. Our 3-drop slots, we have Ferocidon and Cindermaw, and we have, of course, the previously new Raging Raptor, which I think is pretty decent as a 4-drop in a Boros aggro version. So that's what we're trying out today. The key advantage this deck gets over the green version is it does get access to Chain to the Rocks, which has some pretty good upside, but we're going to see this deck in action. And if you like Thursday's Carnage, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification as we learn for future videos, and let's get into the deck list. What we have is a 4 trap draw Tyrants, which is our top end with Raptor. Most everything else, there's a lot of 1-drops in this deck, more so than traditional dinosaurs. We have 22 lands. Sideboard wise, we have 2 Alpine Moons and the Surge of Salvation. I mean, the Alpine Moon will bring in against Lotus Field. Also, we have Invasion of Gomacon for that matchup. We'll probably end up, we definitely want to go down the Chain to the Rocks and Reckless Rage. Those are not very good in that matchup. So we'll bring in 8 cards of our sideboard, and those are the primary ones. We have Bali in case we face Mono White, Blue, and Greasefang, because we'll probably cut chains against Greasefang for the volley since it's instant speed. Killing the Fang and instant speed is very important. We have some Surge of Salvations for the Rakdos matchup. Protect our threats. Probably better than a Reckless Rage in that matchup, since Rage can't kill Shieldred anyways. Then we have 3 Invasions of Gomacon. It's kind of a catch-all. Also pretty good against Rakdos midrange. And also pretty decent and against control, stuff like that, where there's sweepers and rafts. We have 2 Rest in Peace for Greasefang and Phoenix. So those are our primary matchups for that. And then we have 1 Wear Tear for artifacts and enchantment removal. Then we have 2 Chandras for the grindy matchups against like control and potentially Rakdos midrange, depending if we want to cut some creatures for that. That is our Boros Dinosaurs for Pioneer. Let's see the deck in action. Hive, Thoughtseize, ouch, takes my Collar, passes, Vantage, go. Swamp, Aetherborn, passes, Plains, Marauding Raptor, go. Castle Lockwayne, attacks, take it. Nighthawk Scavenger, passes. Rampaging Ferocidon, attack, takes it, pass the turn. Swamp, attacks, take it, passes. Collar, play the Collar. Go to combat, attack and attack. Rage the Ferocidon, pushes the Raptor, takes 6, pass. Shrine to nick those, sure. Attacks, take it. Scourge, passes. Cindermaw, weird. Ferocidon, and attack. Castle Lockwayne, attacks, sure, we take it. You can turn on the Hive. I can't really play a creature, because I die on the backswing by this. Go to combat. I think I have to attack with both. To block this one, you have to chump the Scourge. Then I guess he just turns on the Hive, right? That technically also beats us. So he's at 2. Yeah, we lose to the Hive. Plays a Swamp. We got stuck on lands. That's okay. Against this matchup, we have Scourge. So he has a 2-3, a 1-3, 3-3. So Hive. So this is probably worse. Let's see, a Shelly. Maybe we cut a Rage, a Huntmaster, go up an Invasion, down a Huntmaster. I don't like that. Vantage, go. Swamp, passes. Mountain, go. Castle Lockwayne, Aetherborn. That resolves, passes. Surge, Marauding Raptor, go. Field and a Scavenger. Okay, hits me. Take it. Play a Mountain. Play Rampaging Raptor. Go to combat. Hit ya. Ah, come on. That's the glitch. On Moto, Urborg goes to combat. Attacks. Take it. You miss out on some points of damage there, but Shieldred. Okay, so we take some damage. Chain to the Rocks. Take out Shelly. We will give this Raptor Trample. Go to combat. Hit ya. Pass. Nick those. Invoke. Surge. Take 4. Raptor. Hot Trap Jaw. Eat both of his threats. Hit ya. Swamp. Etherborn. Passes. Invasion. Go to combat. Attack. 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 Hit the invasion. No, we'll hit face. I don't want him trading with this trap draw. Get 2 threats back. Doesn't seem good. That means 1 point of damage comes off of the invasion. Then we just pass. So he needs a answer for this trap draw. Can't. Got game 2. We might want to bring in the Chandra over a Frostodon and the invasion. Run it like that. Hive. Passes. Vantage. Caller. Go. Hive. Evolve Sleeper. Passes. Vantage. Frostodon. Go. Attacks. Offer a block. He could pump it, but it's not really doing anything. Probably did to enable Fatal Push. Yep. Swamp. Passes. Forge. Rampaging Raptor. Attack. Etherborn. Passes. Another land. Play a mountain. Chandra. Kill the Etherborn. Attack. Castle Lockwane. Obliterator. How do I beat that? That's not how. Uptick Chandra. Thank God I'm not drawing a land. So this can deal 5. Play the Forge. Am I pumping this and going? Attack. I mean, I'll sack lands. Caller. Yeah, I can't protect the Chandra from the Hive. And Vantage. Okay, that's fine. Turns on the Hive. Takes out the Chandra. Watch me top deck. Okay, that's not what I needed. Pass. It's like, watch me top deck Chain of the Rocks. Spawn of Mayhem. Passes. Aha, there it is. Play that on white, I guess. Chain of the Rocks. Pass. Turn on the Hive. Any creature would probably put this game away. We still have a lot of life to give. Another Chain. Pass. Urborg. Scourge. Passes. Rage. I think I pass. Turns on the Hive. Eats my Rampaging Raptor. Take the beats. I guess, yeah, I probably should get rid of the Scourge now. Alright. I guess we're just destined to draw nothing but Chain to the Rocks. Pass. Turns on the Hive. Hits me to 8. Take it. Pass. Nick those. We just need a 2-drop. Or a 3-drop. Turns on the Hive. Hits me to 5. Come on. Giant Cindermaw. Go. Creature assembled. So, if this can survive 2 turns, we have a shot. Okay, spawn. Nighthawk. Passes. So first things first. Chain. Eat. Nighthawk. Second. Rage. So the question here is, do I pump? So that's +3, 7 points of damage. I think I have to play it safe. Pull back. So see what he does. I will try to kill the Hive. He turns it on. Ritual of Soot. There goes my threat. Etherborn. Okay. So he wins this turn. We draw a mountain and we scoop it up. Yeah, that was a little weird. What a weird set of draws after following that turn. I mean, I probably should have just held off 1 turn. Might probably would have won that game, but you never know. 0-1. Let's get into the next. Breeding Pool. Passes. Vantage. Caller. Go. Pathway on white. Up the Beanstalk. Passes. Mountain. Cindermaw. Pass. Tap Headquarters. Foretells a card. Passes. I have a feeling this is an Epiphany deck. Forge. Rampaging Raptor. Attack for 8. Pathway on white. Doomscar. That makes sense. Yeah, draws a card. Rafts. Foretells actually a pretty decent mechanic with that. Passes. Rampaging for Frostodon. Sacred Foundry tapped. Go. Another Up the Beanstalk. Play the Lotus Field. Discontinuity. Sure. Seems good. Play the Caller. Play Rampaging for Frostodon. Go to combat. Hit ya. Stage. Copies. I would have just tapped these 2, honestly. Doomscar. Okay. That probably beats me. That ain't gonna cut it. Pass. Another stage. Shark Typhoon. Another stage. Copies. You gonna pass? If we don't draw anything of relevance, I'm gonna scoop. Okay. Pass. So that could give me a shot, I guess, if I draw the Raptor. But if I don't draw the Raptor soon, I'm going to scoop. When I mean soon, I mean the next turn. Places the Fairy, makes a 5/5, draws a couple cards. You know what? I don't even care. I'm scooping. Chandra's in. Invasion in. Seems like my only choices. Rage out. Pretty bad. And a Chain out. Oh, Alpine Moon's in. Down some chains. And maybe a Wear Tear over a chain. I don't like that. Vantage, go. Tap land. Passes. This is interesting. Do I want to Hunt Master or do I want to go Invasion to get rid of the Doomscar. Definitely I'm playing a mountain. If I play this, next turn I have this and this. If I do this next turn, I could Raptor or Invasion plus Alpine Moon. I think I Invasion. Take Proctor, I think. Pathway on blue. Beanstalk. Passes. Forge. Huntmaster. Go. Strict Proctor. Plays a Lotus Field. Passes. A Ganju. Raptor. Alpine Moon. Name Lotus Field. And attack. Flip. The Invasion. Pass. Maybe I should have attacked with the Huntmaster just for the counter. A Ganju. You know he has a Scrying and a Memory Deluge. You can't tell if this pathway is that pathway or not. Passes. Attack. Rage it. Invasion. Maybe I should have done that pre-combat. Memory Deluges. Ironically, Invasion on Memory Deluge is a good thing most of the time. I definitely should have done that pre-combat. I would have had a second array. Okay, so he has 2 removal spells, a sweeper, which he can't get to. He could besage you this, have this and this online, plus this. That would be enough, I guess, to cast a 5-drop. Still, that's not useful. So Farewell is probably not going to be worth it. Fateful Absence is useless. Teferi comes down next turn. Does that do anything? Teferi plus removal. Teferi plus Tuck. Is that even good? If I take Scrying, he'll just cast it for full price, which probably is not worth it. I think I push off Teferi and pass. Because this pumps. So he needs to answer this turn. He could Scrying, besage you, but then he, I guess this plus this means he has 1 mana open. She dies. Faithful Absence. Sack the array. I guess now he can do it again while it's on the stack. Okay. So that baited 2 removals. And then he just passes. Play the mountain. Play Chandra. Uptick Chandra. I can't cast it. Go to combat. Hit the invasion. Cast the invasion. Pass. So even Farewell right now still doesn't get rid of my Chandra, but it does get rid of my Alpine Moon. There's the Farewell, which he's exiling everything but the graveyards. Keep his Memory Deluge. I might as well just sack it because it's an enchantment. Everything goes. So Chandra we trust. Or give me a Rampaging Raptor. Uptick. Cast Invasion. Take Dream Trawler and pass. He has 8 mana, so he can take his whole turn and cast a Trawler. He could also cast a Teferi. Okay, Dream Trawler. Wants to gain life. Seems reasonable. Uptick Chandra. Cast Raptor. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass. Okay, makes his Trawler bigger. Plays Teferi. Upticks probably. Breeding Pool. Untapped. Okay, so it's only a 6/5. So Chandra lives. And he untaps the Lotus Field and probably, Headquarters. Another land. Uptick Chandra. Another land. Play a land and go, I guess. Question is, does he attack my Chandra? It probably does, right? Which, okay, another Lotus Field. Which that's kind of just 1 more at this point. Draws. Marches my Raptor. Goes to combat. Attacks. If they don't draw anything of relevant, I'm just going to scoop. We're already facing control. So it's like even magnified on how horrible this matchup is. Or horrible this game will be. Untaps 2 Lotus Fields because, fair. And what do we draw? Let me guess, discontinuity. All right, whatever. I'm off. Thanked him. Passes. Forge. Go. Gaze. So graveyard shenanigans. Cathartic Pyre. Resin Reef. It is Teamer, so that's sweet. Passes. Boundary. Untapped. Raptor. Go. Scan the Clouds. Up the Beanstalk. Interesting card. Got a land. Passes. Caller. That's interesting top deck. Play that set Caller. Rampaging Ferocidon. Attack. Gazes on his upkeep. Oh, gets rid of a terror. Sweet. Reef. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Rampaging Ferocidon. Attack. Pump. For lethal. Got it. So against a graveyard-based deck, we just bring in Rest in Peace. Down some Rages. Maybe some Invasions over Rages. I don't like that. Steam Vents. Tapped. Passes. Oh my god, that was a good top deck. Vantage. Caller. Go. Except if we get more of these in the next Ixalan set, look out. A turn 1 Caller like this. If we can get 6 of these in this deck would be freaking good. Reef. The opponent. Are you going to kill my Caller? Nope. Reunions. Passes. Another land. That's not what I'm looking for. Raptor. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass. Steam Vents. Scan the Clouds. Sweet. All 1. Sweet. Now I feel guilty. I gotta play this Trap Draw. Tyrant. Mountain. Trap Draw. All right, comes down, gets some damage done to it. The hollow one, hit ya. The opponent does not know this dinosaur. It doesn't see enough play, clearly. It's a good card. It's from Rivals, it makes a lot. That's probably why nobody remembers it. Breeding Pool. Hires away my raptor. Passes. Forge. Do I dare play Raptor number 2? Invasion. I guess make Treasure Cruise. It's awkward. Put that on him, I guess. And smash face for 8. 6/6 Dino. Hires away my other threat. Or play a threat to block. I guess he could play a Terror. Or a Hearth Elemental. Or play both, right? From so many instances of sorceries in the yard. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Go to combat. Smack you for 1 trample. Play the second one. So now he needs 2 creatures. And we know he has a Terror in hand. And a Treasure Cruise exiled. Of course, could be chumped. Looks like we're getting a match, I think. So we'll be 1-2 with the deck. Losing to a bad matchup though, in control, but this is definitely one of those decks I was interested in. I got a 5-0 at one point. It was a Terror / up the Beanstalk deck. So that was kind of intriguing. Maybe one of these points I'll play that. Attack. Let's attack the small evasion. Okay. So now he plays a creature. He takes a point of damage. We get there. We know we have this elk. Treasure Cruise. You find an answer. An out. This has trample. Reef. Hires. And a elemental. So it looks like he's giving me the GGs. We got there 1-2 with the deck. Let's get into the wrap up after we declare our attacks. And Dino win. That 1-2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we learn this week about this deck? Overall, the deck can function quite well against mono black. You definitely could argue that I should not have attacked. I completely forgot. I'm so used to Gruul Dinosaurs. That deck doesn't really ever have an out to Phyrexian Obliterator. Let's be honest. So hindsight, I should have not attacked. I should have waited for my 1 of 4 of Chained to the Rocks. That would have put the game away. Like within the next 5 turns, like we drew 2 of them. So I definitely would have had it out. I might have taken 10 points of damage, but I still would have had a decent board state. But other than that, that was probably my only punt, you would argue. Like I said, it's just Gruul Dinosaurs doesn't have an out to Phyrexian Obliterator, since everything is Gruul based removal, which it's all damage based. For this version, like you get the bonus, the upside of Chain to the Rocks, but with that you also get a caveat. You can't really have that many creature lands, utility lands. We do have a Ganju, just because I think that's the best utility land. I'm not really a big fan of Sakasan, so, and plus with that we would rather just have a mountain to make sure we have a mountain for Chain of the Rocks, because we do play 9 mountains. Sideboard wise, I think we had a decent coverage. You could argue maybe the Wear Tear should just been another Planeswalker, something else against the control matchup. But outside of that, everything felt great. It covered, I think, most of the matches we performed it. We played against. The worst one, of course, was the Lotus Field. I hate Lotus Field control. So it's like even stacked on top of just plain old blue-white control is super boring. But then you have Lotus Field control, which is, ugh. I like the deck. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys would have considered. And until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification before you head out that door. Talk to you soon.